Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In today's video we go over all of the Easter eggs in Andor episode 4. We hope you enjoy. Note, this will contain spoilers for the episode, so you have been warned. Episode 4 contained a lot, and I mean a lot, of nods to different areas of Star Wars, especially in Luthen's antique shop. Saw Gerrera and his partisans are mentioned in the episode, first when Cassian Andor tries to find out who Luthen is working for.
I wondered who you were.
Who am I?
Alliance, Sepp, Guerrilla, Partisan Front. One of them.
Isn't it all the same?
The last is a nod to Saw Gerrera and his partisans, a brutal movement willing to go to extreme lengths and not caring about collateral damage. Forrest Whitaker played Saw Gerrera in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, and will be reprising his role later in Andor. Saw is then named later in Andor episode 4 as well.
You ride with Mossy, Garbish, Saw Gerrera.
Apparently Cassian Andor served on the planet Mimban, albeit as a cook who ran.
I fought in Mimban. When I
Mimban was a
16.
planet that was brought back into canon in Solo: A Star Wars Story, which revealed Han Solo deserted the Imperial infantry program at Mimban. Andor episode 4 introduces the Imperial Security Bureau, responsible for enforcing the security of the Empire. The conversation includes a notable Andor Easter egg discussing a conflict on the planet Arvala 6.
My staff is awaiting an assessment from Arvala 6's Ministerial Director.
Because they've done such an excellent job so far,
And while this planet has never been seen before, Arvala 7 is a little more familiar to viewers. It's the planet where Din Djarin found Grogu in The Mandalorian Season 1. The meeting also discusses the spice trade around Ryloth, the homeworld of well-known Star Wars race called the Twi'leks.
With the next quarter's detention estimates expected to increase across the Ryloth sector.
The ISB meeting pivots to a discussion of shipments being sent to the O'Brien sector, an important region of the Outer Rim.
Proactive measures, sir. There's an increase in construction shipments going to Scarif, sir.
There's some disruption because of a major Imperial project on the planet Scarif. This became an important center for top-secret research and was raided by the Rebel Alliance in Rogue One. This ultimately led to Scarif's destruction when Grand Moff Tarkin chose to fire the Death Star upon it rather than risk further secrets escaping. Luthen gives Cassian Andor a down payment for his services, a Kuati signet made of blue kyber, which he describes as a sky stone from the ancient world. According to Luthen, it celebrates the uprising against the Rakatan invaders.
It's a down payment. It's a Kuati signet. Blue Kyber, Skystone, the ancient world. It celebrates the uprising against the Rakatan invaders.
This references the Rakata from the classic Knights of the Old Republic series, a Force-sensitive race who invaded the galaxy and were only stopped when they encountered the early Jedi on planet Tython. It's interesting that the signet comes from Kuat, confirming the Rakatan invasion extended into the core region in canon. Andor episode 4 features a prominent display of Sith armor in Luthen's shop. This armor largely corresponds to the one worn by Darth Vader's secret apprentice, Galen Marek, in the classic Star Wars The Force Unleashed video game. Luthen shows Mon Mothma what he describes as a Utapawan monk cudgel.
It's a Utapawan monk cudgel.
The planet Utapau is inhabited by 3 different races, the Powans, the Utai, and the tribes of Amani. So it's difficult to say which race this is connected to. Darth Vader's Grand Inquisitor was a Powan, perhaps indicating Luthen is looking into the Jedi hunting Inquisitors. Jedi Master Plo Koon was one of the most distinctive prequel Jedi, and like all his fellow Keldor, he wore a specialized breathing mask that covered his eyes and nostrils. Surprisingly, Luthen has one such breathing mask on display. Given that this is an antique shop, it's likely this particular mask is one of a historical note, perhaps even worn by Plo Koon himself. Luthen does seem particularly interested in the history of Jedi and Sith after all. Luthen's shop contains murals identical to those seen on a Jedi temple on Lothal, one situated on a vergence that could be used to access the world between worlds. The world between worlds is essentially another plane of existence, one that transcends time and space and can be accessed only through the Force. Andor is set before the destruction of the temple on Lothal, meaning these murals must originate from another vergence. Luthen takes Mon Mothma into the back room of his antique shop, and it's immediately clear it contains items he would not want on display. One shelf contains both a Jedi and a Sith holocron, which can only be opened through the use of the Force. Mon Mothma returns home to learn she has a busy evening, a dinner with the governor of Hana, arranged by her husband. Hana is the capital city of Mon Mothma's homeworld, Chandrila, who she represents in the Imperial Senate. Guests include two prominent allies of Emperor Palpatine, Sly Moore and Ars Dangor.
Ars Dangor? Sly Moore from the Vizier's private chamber?
Mon Mothma is far from impressed, still angry over recent Imperial actions on the planet Gorman. Little is known of this atrocity, which was first mentioned in Star Wars Rebels.
We should find some Gorman guests for tonight and see how amused they are.
And there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. What did you think of the 4th episode of Andor? Let us know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. We hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.
You are not a Jedi yet.